The first outcome area of the SME development plan is an enabling business environment. And now to share with us their success story is Mr. Jose Sales de Villa, proprietor of GIGA Enterprises. Let's give Mr. de Villa a warm welcome.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers for inviting me to address you this morning. Let me let you in on a little secret. The organizers invited the best-looking speaker to talk about enabling business environment. However, he could not make it, so I am the replacement. So I may not be the best-looking, but I have a story to tell, and I hope this encourages you. Let me begin by telling you something about myself. My name is Peping de Villa, and my middle name is Sales. As you can see, I was born to be in sales. But that's not true, actually. Nobody is born to be in sales. Nobody is born to be in business. Nobody is really born to be an entrepreneur. What brings about businessmen, entrepreneurs, and a good salesman is the environment that they move about that enables them to succeed, which is what I am here to talk to you about, the enabling business environment. To better understand what this means, let me give you an example. These three people, Mr. Lance Gokongwei, Mr. Tessie C. Coson, and Mr. Joey Concepcion, who will be here later. What do they have in common? We're all aware of their stories. You see, they were exposed to business at an early age and have seen how their fathers have run their respective business interests. They were empowered to take over the business and have become successful in their own rights and have brought their businesses to new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, this is because of the enabling business environment in their respective homes. Allow me to tell you my story. The idea of going into the natural personal care business first came to mind when we visited a trade show and met an exporter of natural soaps. With an initial capital of 30,000 pesos, we bought the soaps from this exporter and packaged them as gift items. Our first market was our friends, our relatives, who gave them away as, Christmas gifts during the holiday season. Now, we were pleasantly surprised when our friends started ordering the soaps for their own use, even way after the Christmas season. With these very encouraging results, we started to look into the possibility of making the soaps ourselves. The objective, of course, was to increase our profit margin. As you can see in our case, we began by first testing the market. When we found it feasible, we started to look into how to make the product that will best suit the market. Okay, I wish I could tell you that it was, I wish I could tell you that we lived happily ever after. But being in business is not like being in a fairy tale. When you're an entrepreneur, you encounter many challenges, and that is certain. This is my experience. Our first challenge was in the area of product development. I am an agribusiness graduate by education and do not know anything about making soaps. However, two reasons got me interested in selling this product. Being in the natural product sector, it is an environmentally conscious business and provides many benefits to its consumers. And two, it is a consumer item with a huge potential for repeat customers as long as your quality is good. In other words, it helps and it sells. For me, that is a perfect combination for business. I went to the drawing board and consulted, the internet. I read books. But what really helped me is when I went to study at the Technology Resource Center, where I learned the basics of soap making and got my feet wet, ika nga, on soap making. After months of research and development, we were able to produce our first products, a line of aromatherapy soaps in 7 variants. The next challenge was in packaging design. We believe that packaging sells. The first impression that a potential customer has of your product will have to be whether it's on the shelves or on the selling floor or upon personal presentation will always be about packaging. Being a startup company, I did not have enough resources to spend on professional product designers. This could be very expensive. So I consulted 2 government agencies for assistance, the Product Design Center of the Philippines and the Packaging Services Division of the Department of Science and Technology. They provided me with vital design recommendations which helped me in coming out with the packaging for our soaps in preparation for marketing. Now, this is the soap that we first produced and packaged. Up to now, this soap still sells. Even, and is most, ang demand nito is usually for the export market because it's wrapped in parchment paper. The next challenge that we encountered was in operations. When you are also a startup company, it's important that you maximize the use of your resources. One of the things that helped us is the program of government called the Barangay Micro Business Enterprise. I read about this program and qualified for it in 2003. The biggest benefit of this program is the income tax-free incentive for 3 years. Napakalaking bagay po nun for a startup company. And then we came to the next challenge, and that is in marketing. In the beginning, we encountered difficulty in introducing our natural soaps through regular market channels, you know, the supermarkets and the department stores, due to 2 things. One is the lack of track record on our part, and 2 is the lack of awareness about natural products. You know, after much persistence and prayer, Landmark finally accepted our product on a trial basis and gave us our first break. But the concerns still persisted, and we found it difficult to enter the mainstream market. At this point, we found out about the DTI-sponsored trade fairs. In 2003, we joined the DTI fair called MEGMA, and that was our first encounter with trade fairs. This was one of the many trade shows which we joined and which paved the way for positioning our product in retailing. Now, being in the trade shows, we learned many things. We realized that we needed to add more offerings to our product line. Hindi pwedeng sabon lang. So we added aromatherapy products, we added natural remedies, we added spa care, pet care, and even home care, made predominantly with virgin coconut oil, a locally sourced material. It was also an effective way of getting feedback from customers about the products. And it also gave us legitimacy and promoted awareness about natural products, which was an initial concern of ours. One of the added benefits of being in a trade show was a chance to be noticed by media. It gave us valuable media exposure, not only in print but in broadcast as well. Eventually, with assistance from the DTI Regional Operations and Development Group under the NCR region, which our caretaker is Ms. Marie Berte under Director Manfoste, we qualified to join the National Trade Fair. On the same year, we were invited by CITEM to participate in the Manila Fame exhibition as one of the pioneering companies in the natural personal care sector. We were also sent to Japan to promote our products in the ASEAN Japan Trade Show in Tokyo. Now, GIGA has been a consistent exhibitor in the said trade shows of DTI. Now, the next challenge, hindi pa po tumitigil doon. There's a last challenge that we encountered. And the last one is about the advent of the internet age. We all know that the internet today plays a major and very important role in business. There are countless benefits and advantages of a company that has internet presence. In 2006, we were chosen to be part of the SME program of the TTI under the supervision of the Philippine Trade Training Center and with funding from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas for selected SMEs to set up and operate a functioning website. To date, this website is still operational and continues to generate sales and valuable trade leads here and abroad. It has helped us tremendously in our PR and promotions efforts. Now, these enabling programs that I have mentioned have helped the company to grow from a micro to a small enterprise in 2008. Our current asset base is now at 6 million pesos. To date, GIGA has a product line which is composed of over 100 SKUs. We have 9 retail outlets in various malls in Metro Manila. 6 of these are company-owned and 3 on a modified franchise agreement. GIGA has also over 30-plus resellers in different provinces in the Philippines. Internationally, GIGA's products are available in Singapore through a local retailer operating 4 high-end retail shops in the territory. We have also shipped trial orders to the UK, Australia, Hawaii, Korea, France, USA, and Hong Kong. GIGA's products are also available on a private label arrangement as amenities in several hotels, resorts, and spas. In 1999, we were awarded the Ginintuang Yaman Award for Organic and Natural Products at the National Trade Fair. Now, what about our future plans? As for our future plan, we intend to make our products available nationwide in 3 years and gain a significant foothold in the export market in the next 5 years. We plan to do this by opening either company-owned or reseller outlets in strategic places in the Philippines and in other countries as well. We are now in negotiation with a Maltese resident to set up a kiosk in Malta. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many enabling programs that are available to SMEs in this country. This is government's part in ensuring that SMEs are poised for success, providing for an enabling business environment. Question now boils down to, what is our part as an SME entrepreneur? I'm not going to talk about the many qualities that make for a successful SME entrepreneur, like sipag at tiyaga, focus, value-added products. These are all important. We will lack time if I discuss this. I will focus on the one most important value of an SME entrepreneur, and that is integrity. This is our part, to be upright in all our endeavors. Have integrity in your product and service. No shortchanging of quality and quantity. Deliver on time. Pay your suppliers on time. Walk your talk. This will eventually lead to your success. Have integrity in all your business dealings. Pay the right taxes. Pay the right wage. Give the right benefits to your employees. Let me quote from my favorite management book, which is the Bible. Proverbs 10:9 says, "The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found out." As I close, let me state that GIGA is a direct beneficiary of the enabling programs of government, and it is right for us to do our part and be committed to the development of other SMEs in this country. My name is Peping Sales de Villa. My company is GIGA Enterprises, and GIGA is an acronym for God is Good Always. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. De Villa.